What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and a tarot reader. So if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. These are general timeless readings, so whenever you see it is when it's most meant for you, and just take what resonates, leave the rest. Anything else, like my website, my Patreon, where I'm running promos and stuff, is all linked down below in the description box for you. So go ahead and check that out for access to more content. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it for those of you who already do that. And let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Let's see what goodies we have for you. Let's do Radiant Wise. Radiant Wise Tarot. Okay. What I mostly to see for Taurus. Okay. I just heard the song Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. That feels like a purification. It feels like a need to see something very clearly. This is attachment to something that intuitively you know you already have to let go of, which makes a lot of sense. We've been talking about the node switching, which is a big closing out of cycles. It doesn't mean that you're letting go of like a person or a situation. It could be the form that it's taken, so it can be rebirthed into something new, right? All right, Two of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess. So this is what we're not accepting, right? It's the self-sabotaging that is being done because the heart space is closed off to the idea of this new path, right? There's a new path presented to you in this Queen of Cups, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with. And this Queen of Cups is two in the headspace, not enough emotionally connected to themselves to really intuitively, because the Queen of Cups is one of the most, to me as a reader, she is the most intuitive of the queens. And in reverse, this is an energy of someone who's disconnected from their higher self, their intuition. They're sitting in a lot of fear of what's to come, of what's hidden from them, of the unknown. High Priestess, right? Hangman in reverse, it's the need for the new perspective on the bottom of the deck, and that would lead to the Six of Wands, the victory, this recognition of, oh my gosh, I understand where I'm supposed to be going now, okay? Let's see for Taurus. This is the other party. The Star and the Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah, so the other person's energy, they're aware that it's divine time for this cycle to close out. So whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, there's two people involved here. One of them knows that, okay, I understand that this is closing out now and it's okay. Whether it's the form it's taken or the dynamic itself between these two people. Let's get one more over here. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's coming out of the cold. It's also overcoming the fear, the limiting beliefs, scarcity mindset. Ace of Swords in reverse. They realize that this isn't the reality. This isn't the truth, right? Wow. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, which is Libra, Taurus energy, right? Venusian energy. For me as a reader, you go Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress. So this person's upgrading from a Nine of Pentacles to an Empress because they're realizing that the current situation they're in does not resonate with them. It's not part of their authentic truth. It's something that they've simply been attached to and they need to let go of. Okay? The Five of Pentacles represents understanding the need to walk away from something. It's also understanding like, okay, I'm not seeing this as a loss. They're getting rid of that lack mentality. They're seeing it as an opportunity to align with a higher consciousness version of themselves. Okay? Underneath all of that is the Ten of Wands. Okay? Really nice. Really nice. So this could be all you. This could be you and another person. I do feel another energy over here though. So it might actually show up on the Queen of Cups who this is pertaining to. Let's use Cosmic Tarot. No, this is, oh gosh, why? Oh well, I forgot. I have too many tarot decks. Cosmic Tarot is my other one. Let's see what's going on here with the Two of Wands for Taurus. Okay, they want me to go right to the Queen of Cups. I just heard fear of limbo. Fear of limbo is like the fear, okay, it's like they're very uncomfortable sitting in the stagnancy, the time of non-action, the in-between, like you just closed out a cycle, but you're not yet in the new cycle. And that's kind of where we are right now. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. They're not being honest with themselves about how they're very disconnected. Page of Swords is the liar card, but it's also somebody who's not expressing what they truly think or feel, or they're disconnected from what they truly think or feel because the ego overtakes their headspace, right? The ego rules our fears, limiting beliefs, scarcity mindset, attachment, addiction, all those things, right? All that lovely stuff. They're scared to speak on what they really feel to this other person too. There's the sun in reverse. It's almost, this is the lack mentality. They're scared of being oppressed. They're scared of things not working out, of not getting their abundance, their happiness. They're scared of loss. It's the fear of loss. It's time to address this fear of loss, because whether it's you or both people or the other person that you're dealing with, somebody's holding on to this lack mentality of like, well, if I let this end, I'm losing something. No, you're actually making space for something that is going to be healthier, more balanced, and of a higher frequency, which is going to attract more positivity into your reality. Okay? Yeah, Three of Cups. There's going to be a okay. Some of you reconciliation. This actually feels more like communication, to be honest. It feels like the vulnerability that this connection needed. The Three of Cups to me is the soul tribe energy. It's like community energy. It's party, it's celebration energy. It's the expression of, I just want to be happy in this relationship, but they're holding on to a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity, and it's stopping these two from having this close connection. So let's look at the Seven of Swords. Let's look at this sabotaging behavior. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. When they release these fears, these limiting beliefs, they're actually going to embody, right? Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress. They're going to embody the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is their stepping stone into the Empress energy. They're also realizing that they have a habit of sabotaging their own stability. When things start to go well, it's like, when is the ceiling going to fall in on me? Okay? Queen of Pentacles is... what does that smell? It's a very grounded energy. It's an energy of someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very practical. They're very thought-driven, and they like plans. They really like plans. They like to know where things are going. They want things to last the test of time. And it feels like the fear of, what if it doesn't last, right? Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse and Justice in reverse. What if the foundation's faulty? What if things are out of balance? You know, what if? They need to pause and reflect on the fact that this is not always the case. And the more they dwell on that energy, the more they're going to project it. Let's look at the Two of Wands. I want to see the opportunity that's trying to come their way. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords. They have the opportunity to address how much of this is actually a projection of their own inner wounding. The Page of Wands to me is the wounded child as a reader. It's also someone who's scared to be happy. Because the Page of Wands upright is happiness, it's joy, it's play, it's creativity, it's wanting to explore things. This person is quite literally scared of having happiness for the fear that, what if it's taken from me, right? Happiness, success. And that stops them from really enjoying their connections, because they're stuck in this old failure mentality that everything's going to fall in on me eventually. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is time and energy that's been invested that is in vain, right? It's the card of failure in tarot. And with the World there, this is an old cycle for them. This is an old limiting belief. That's my dog rolling around on the floor if you hear that in the background. She's just having a field day over on that yoga pillow. What are you doing, yoga puppy? Chill out. Chill out. Let's look at the High Priestess. Wow. Hierophant in reverse. Okay, High Priestess clarified by the Hierophant in reverse. Not only is this a very, very, very divine energy, this speaks to them balancing out their masculine and feminine higher consciousness energy, right? Realizing that they need to throw out the rule book. The Hierophant is institutions, is contracts. To me as a reader, it is also the rule book. They're not seeing that it is not what's going on around them. It's what's going on within them that's being projected, right? They think that, oh, this relationship's bad. Oh, this job is bad. No, there's a limiting belief that it is always going to end poorly or it is going to fail. And it's their time to see that they need to throw out that old way of thinking and believing and perceiving things. Okay? Because it's blocking them. Eight of Wands in reverse. From Deep Soulmate. Wow, you have the Six of Cups in reverse. And then the Ten of Cups. This blockage is actually creating the imbalances in their relationships, and in turn is stopping them from achieving the Ten of Cups that they really want to have, that true connection, that true intimacy. Okay, let's look at the Ten of Swords now. I feel the other energy over here. I feel another person over here. That's why I separated them. I don't do that often in these reads, but let's look at the Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's over here? And the Seven of Cups. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's another card that I dropped that I'm missing. I guess not. Okay. With the Seven of Cups, they have options. They have multiple options for what this new foundation will look like. And it's almost like they need to start daydreaming and fantasizing about what can this actually be for me, right? Instead of sitting in this, oh, I'm going to be stuck in this energy forever, Ten of Swords, right? No, they're out of that. They're out of that. But they have this fear of things not working out, of being a failure, of not getting recognition for all the work and all the effort they put into healing themselves, right? They're going to get it, but they need to give it to self. They're not going to find it externally. Let's look at the Star. High Priestess. Yeah, they don't see how the divine's actually working on their behalf. And the Hangman in reverse. This is a lot of divinity. It's 3 major arcanas. The Hangman in reverse is, okay, so this person's keeping themselves in limbo. The Hangman would be, you're in limbo. You're in the in-between. It's also the dark night of the soul, the integration. They're done. They're done. They're done integrating. They're done seeing these things. They're very aware of it. It's just they're at the point of needing to accept it and release it. This person, they're like, well, what else is happening? What else do I have to do? There's nothing else. They just need a new perspective. They need to shift their mindset out of this fear, this mentality of failure or victim mentality, and into one of like, wait, hold up, buttercup, like I'm powerful, I'm a creator. Having more faith in themselves that things are going to work out, because they're not sitting in their truth. They're sitting in a lot of insecurity, which is why underneath it is the Nine of Pentacles upright. They're striving to be very secure in themselves, right? Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups, yeah. So they're over here having a lot of anxiety about, okay, well, if I do walk away from this, right? Whether it be a connection, a job, or something, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is like the coming out of the cold, but it's also not having the fear of the loss, the fear of the walking away. So if you're needing to set boundaries, right, to take this opportunity for yourself, it's creating a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, but it's actually going to bring in that offer that you're waiting for, because it's showing that you're respecting yourself, that you're overcoming this. It's going to attract a more stable energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the most stable knight in the deck. And in turn, you attract the Two of Cups, and then you get the rebirth of that connection or that situation. It needs to take a new form, but it can only take a new form when you release the old form of it, whether you're physically walking away or energetically letting things go or just shifting your perspective. You're letting go of that old perspective. So you're making space for this offer, for this new beginning, for this Two of Cups connection. It doesn't always have to be a connection either. This could be you balancing out your masculine, feminine, divine energy, because now you're coming into alignment with yourself after integrating a large part of your shadow. In turn, you have the Chariot. It helps you move forward onto your path. Okay, so let's look at the Ace of Swords. Chariot in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords. Yes, for some of you, this is definitely a relationship. Ten of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck. It's the lie you keep saying to yourself that, oh, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose this. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to lose it, but you need to listen to your higher self. You need to listen to what truly resonates with you. If this is not stable right now, if this is not working for you, why are you staying in it? Why are you staying? Chariot in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. There's a fear of leaving this person. King of Swords is the masculine energy, right? There's a fear of changing directions because what if they don't come with me? Knight of Swords and upright, right? Here's the very instant communication about those fears, about the lack of, why do I want to say reciprocity? It's just like you're not open to receiving. Well, I guess that would be receiving and giving in the same, yeah, reciprocity. From this person, right? Knight of Cups. Because there's so much fear of like, well, if I do have them, then it might fail. But if I leave and then I never have them, then I'm not going to be happy. You're kind of setting yourself up for a lose-lose. And that's why you need to integrate this part of your shadow. Because you're not going to lose-lose. You're going to get. Okay? It's the need to overcome that belief We're done with that mentality. We're moving into earth and water energy, stable, grounded, peaceful energy. We're not in that air and fire, right? Think about a fire. When you blow on it, right? You feed it. Nope. Don't need that anymore. Nope, 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 nope. No. We're not going to feed the fear. We're going to move into stability. We're going to move into grounded energy. We're going to move into things that last the test of time. But in order to do that, we need to really be vulnerable with one another. We need to really open up and express what we need, what we want from a connection, not what we expect, because it's not somebody else's job to live up to your expectations, nor is it yours to live up to theirs, right? It's the need to just simply say, hey, this is my love language, or hey, this is what I'm really hoping for. What are you hoping for? Okay, well, that's our goal. It's not our expectation. That's our goal. Okay, what can we do to work toward that together? Okay? I love you. This is what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below in the description box. I hope you guys have a fabulous holiday, and I'll see you next time.